Good morning. I want to draw your attention for a minute to the bulletin insert from the Peace and Justice Committee. A little digression here. Baseball season is upon us, so I'll put this in the context of baseball, our national pastime. The Tigers are kind of struggling, so I'll use the Chicago Cubs if I may. This week, your Peace and Justice Committee is bringing you both a double play and a double header. First, the double play. Tuesday evening, May 3, the Peace and Justice Committee here at Fort Street will host activist and author Maxine Kaufman-Lacusta. Ms. Kaufman-Lacusta is Jewish. She's also a Quaker. She's also author of several books. Recently, a book called Refusing to be Enemies, Palestinian and Israeli Nonviolent Resistance to the Israeli Occupation. To quote from her blog just briefly, this is what her book is about, and her talk will be about this. While traveling around Israel-Palestine, I interviewed really inspiring people. Over 30 Palestinians and a similar number of Israelis. I'd known some of them for years, but others I met for the very first time when we sat down together. I pointed a microphone at them and asked, what do you do? And why did you choose nonviolence? I mentioned this as part of a double play. This is not the classic Chicago Cubs, Tinkers to Evers to Chance double play from baseball lore, but really it's more of I'll call it a Maxine to St. Mary's to Fort Street double play. You see, Tuesday night is the second program that Ms. Kaufman-Lacusta is providing. Monday night, she's speaking at St. Mary's Basilica in Livonia, Tuesday night at Fort Street. Financially speaking, since the Presbytery Detroit is one of the sponsors, this is a double play, 2 for the price of 1. So Maxine to St. Mary's to Fort Street, sort of your classic peace and justice double play, if you will. I mentioned there's also a double header here involved, and here's the story on that. As it turns out this week, Wayne State University is hosting Dr. Herbert Kellman from Harvard University as the honored guest at a program on Tuesday afternoon. The Center for Peace and Conflict Studies at Wayne invites you, the Detroit area public, to attend the public lecture for the annual Max Mark Cranbrook Peace Lecture by Dr. Kellman. The lecture is free. It's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon at the Wayne State Alumni House in the middle of the campus. It's this Tuesday. So the flyer briefly says about Dr. Kellman, a renowned social psychologist and pioneer in Track 2 diplomacy. He has long been engaged in the development of interactive problem solving, an unofficial third-party approach to the resolution of international and intercommunal conflicts, and its application to the Arab-Israeli conflict with special emphasis on the Israeli-Palestinian component. So on Tuesday afternoon, there's a Peace and Justice program at Wayne State, and Tuesday evening, there's a Peace and Justice event here at Fort Street. Sort of a Peace and Justice day-night doubleheader. Again, going back to the Chicago Cubs, Ernie Banks, the longtime first baseman for the Chicago Cubs, used to say, it's a beautiful day, let's play 2. So this week, grab your glove and your bat, figuratively speaking, and come to Fort Street and take a few swings for peace and justice. If you have the time and the inclination, you can go to the Wayne State program in the afternoon and make it a doubleheader as well. Thanks very much for your time.